Don, are you there? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is we'll go into your Facebook account. We'll get the ad set up. I am recording everything, so after the webinar, I'll send you over a link, and you'll have a recording to this. You can go back in and kind of watch what I did, and I'll make a few key suggestions on how you can go manage this thing and stuff like that. So you'll have that, and yeah, by the end of this, hopefully we'll have the ad set up in Facebook Review and get you going.
Great.
So what is your Facebook login? Is it this Gmail address you have? Is that the
No,
email?
it's D Lamaski Hotmail.
Okay, so DLAMASKY. And you can see my screen, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
You see me typing in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Password?
It's Dexter, capital DEXTER, 1955.
Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this drop down arrow,
Okay.
and you'll see that there's a button that says create ads.
Yes.
Once the ad is set up, you'll be able to go in and click this same drop down arrow and then click manage ads. It'll be there once we set up the ad.
Great.
So I'm going to go in. I am going to set up an ad for lead generation. I kind of was in here before. I was playing with it. I think that's the best way to go.
Sure.
Basically, people will fill out a form if they're interested in getting a quote.
Sure.
So we'll call this. I'm just gonna call this final expense ad 1, and let's see here. Let's just get this set up to Chicago. Okay. And now I'm pretty sure we can do it. You don't have a Facebook business page, but I'm pretty sure I can set up the ad without it. All right. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. So we want to do Rockford, Illinois, right, as the target market?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what would you like to do location-wise? Is 25 miles okay? We can make it smaller.
That's fine.
We can make it.
Nope, that's fine. That's great for right now.
So we'll start with that. And I think you said we wanted 50 to 70. Okay.
55 to 75. Well, 65 plus.
Right. That's what Facebook lets us do. So we'll do that. Okay. So next step is to kind of set up the budget. Now, what I suggest for anybody who does this their first time is you never set up a daily budget, because you forget or something, and next thing you know, this thing runs for like 36 days, and
Right.
you know, Facebook comes looking for like $2,000. So what I suggest is you just do a lifetime budget. You know, it's a set amount. It'll run from, you know, whenever to whenever. And then if it goes well, you can always go back in here and add funds to it and let it run again.
Okay.
So you tell me. It really doesn't matter how much you want to spend.
Do 100
I would
for right now.
We'll do 100. Okay. So we'll do 100, and we'll have it run. We'll have it run, I guess, until let's put Friday down, the whole week.
Okay.
And all right, hold on. I think I forgot to.
When I would do a Facebook page ad, I would create Facebook page. Is that what I have to do? If it doesn't work?
Yeah, I'd have to create one for you.
Okay.
Looks like it might require this. Remember the other day I was kind of saying that there was things you need.
Right.
I've never set one up for someone who didn't have one. I assumed you could. Well, looks like I got to set it up.
Okay.
What's your address, Don?
5655 Shale Drive. Shale
We can
Drive.
probably hide this later. City?
Loves Park. Loves. Park. Separate word. There you go.
The zip
61111.
After we get off the phone, I'll go in and at least make this serviceable looking.
Okay.
No, it's no big deal. Just put 2 minutes into it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that was theoretically the easy part. All right, so now what we need to do is come up with the ad, and the first thing we need to do is kind of pick out some sort of
Image.
eye-catching picture, image. I was in here before playing around, and there's basically two options. We could pick out an image like this that's kind of like funeral-esque, or they actually have some stuff like this where it kind of, inferring getting a quote on burial insurance.
Okay.
I thought about it, and I'm not so sure it really matters either way.
Okay.
It's one of those ones where probably you try it one way, and then moving forward, you try it again. What are your thoughts? Do you have any?
I think whatever you think is best for right now to just start it, let's just do that. Whatever you used in the past for other guys.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done a million final expense ads. I've done a ton of Medicare ads, and what I have always done is any picture I used, I always made sure it said Medicare. That way, it was kind of like for the person who like doesn't want to read.
Okay.
I don't like that. Like it shows up in the picture, so it gives them a sense of what this is. So I think that'll be the initial strategy. Let me see for some reason.
I like that, burial insurance.
Yeah, for this other picture I chose, it was like cutting it off a little bit.
Right. So it goes. Right. It looks like it's live right away then. Okay. That's good.
Okay. Well, it's not live. I mean, this is just how it looks. This is what it'll show you what we're building over here.
Sure.
So I came up with some, not that. I came up with kind of a rough draft of the ad, and I figured we could talk through it. So, what do you think?
I have
Let me know.
Stuff. I have stuff on my thing that I was going to use.
Whatever you want to use. This is just to get us started.
Yeah, just get us started, and then I can go in and change it. Correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can absolutely go in and change it.
So that's what I was planning on doing.
Okay. All right. So I'll put that in there. We're just gonna put. Let's see. All right, so this is kind of what the ad looks like. What you can do moving forward is you can come in here, click on, like I said, go into your Facebook, click that drop-down arrow, click Manage Ads, and then you'll be able to come into the ad and click the Edit button, and it'll look just like this. You can come into these boxes and just play with them. The only thing I wouldn't play with is this form I'm going to set up. So basically what they're going to do is if they click that Get a Quote, they are going to fill out a form. And what we're going to do is get their name, their email, and their phone number.
Can I get address also?
You want to get their address? I mean, you can. My only concern is people are going to be like, I don't want to give this guy my address. And that could cost you up to 50% of your leads.
Okay.
We could maybe get zip code.
See, if I don't get addresses, because I can't knock on their doors.
Okay. My concern is think about. I always try to say, like, look, think about it logically. Someone sees this on Facebook for whatever reason, they're interested in it. Okay. You're now asking them for everything, and they have no clue who you really are. Right. Would you give them your address?
I guess you're right.
You know, you know what it is? What it comes down to, Don? 5 out of 10 people won't do it. That's it. It's as simple as that. 5 people will, but those other 5 out of 10 people, they could be sales that. So in my opinion, what you do is you get their information, you call them up, and then you get their address. Well, I mean,
right.
I don't know. I mean, you could play with it, but that scares me, right? That's just my opinion. You know, all of a sudden you don't get any leads. That would be like the first thing. I'd say that was a mistake.
Right.
All right, I gotta put this thing in. Bear with me.
Oh yeah.
What's your phone number again?
815-312-5400. That's my business line. You want to put the little dashes in there or no?
I think Facebook made me not put them in. I don't think it shows it. I think it just, see this over here on the right, it says call us today.
Okay.
They click that and it auto calls you.
Okay. Great.
Let's see what happens here. I don't know why I have to put this in now. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
It's all right.
All right. All right. Final step is.
I already set up that PayPal one that you sent me.
Okay, we can click on that, I think. See what happens here. I might be able to. You sitting at your computer?
Yep.
Let's see here. I might be able to just switch, give you control, so that way.
That's fine.
I don't need to know your PayPal login. Let's see here. Maybe I can't. Make presenter. Okay. No. Sorry about this, Don. 1 second. All right, just give me. I'm sorry. Just give me your password. You can change it, I guess, after.
Yeah, it's capital T E S S 1512, I believe.
All right, let's see.
Oh boy.
Well, that's because
you're at a different
I logged in for. Yeah. Let me know if you get a text.
Hang on. Oh yeah, you sent it as a text. Okay.
Well, PayPal sent it. Yeah.
Okay. $565494.
Yeah, PayPal's pretty good. They're pretty secure.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
I mean, they know someone's. Okay.
Bottom one.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's my business account.
Okay, should be good. All right, so here's what's going to happen. This thing's going to, we'll call it Facebook review.
Okay.
Can't imagine why it would not get approved.
Right.
But if it does, you let me know and I'll look at it and figure it out.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen weird things happen.
Right.
But at this point, what'll happen is probably within the next 30 to 60 minutes, the thing will get approved. Mm-hmm. And then when you go to Facebook, you'll come into manage ads.
Okay.
And one other note is if you go in and play with it, it'll go back to review again.
Sure.
So I would just do that right now if you get a chance.
Sure.
So just to confirm, you come into that manage ads. You need to. The one thing to remember is you can always click on something that's blue, and when you put your mouse on, because there's a lot of depth when you get in here. So you click on your name, and then over on the left again, you'll see. Looks like you have maybe you worked on that one in the past. So you have two.
I tried.
Click on the final.
Right.
Click on final expense, and then click on add one. Once you click on that, then put a check in the box and click edit.
Okay.
And that should take you into where we were, right? So you can come in here and you can edit all this stuff. Now, my suggestion is once you get it the way you want it today, I wouldn't touch it again. Just let it run. Let it run for the end of the week.
Right.
By touching it and playing with it, that just makes it harder to really know if it worked. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm pretty sure that it will. You know, it will generate leads, but that's, you know, then the next question is are they good leads? You know, that's the problem with doing this stuff. It usually takes a lot of trial and error, a lot of analytics. But yeah, once it's up and running, you will see when you come in here, you'll click on manage ads. And again, you'll come in and click on your name. And this is probably the most important thing. You'll look right here, and in the results area, if there's numbers in there, you got leads. So that's the only negative with this Facebook ads. It's not going to email you a lead from Karen Smith. You have to go in here and click on results, and then you'll see it. And then you'll see the person's name and their phone number and email. And once it gets started, you'll see the reach. You'll see how many people have seen it. You'll see how much Facebook's been charging you. And by Friday, that'll be $100. You know, it'll go up slowly. And that's it.
It could be the $100 by the end of the day, too.
No, it won't. It won't do that. It's smart enough to like prorate it over the next 5 days. It will not.
Really?
Yeah, it will not burn out. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's the beauty of doing that. I want to pay $100 over 5 days. You certainly could do a daily budget of $20. But the worry with that is, you know, you forget about it, and next thing you know, I've had that happen. I've had guys call me up in tears, and they're like, I just spent $2,500 with Facebook. Can you get me a refund? And I tell them, look, I cannot get you a refund. Facebook, they're like faceless. There's no one to call. There's no help. You know, they've taken your money and it's gone. Anyway, so I always suggest just do the budget per days, and then it's safer. At least until you become like a super expert at it.
Right. I can do $100 for one day, and then the next day do the same ad for the next day. So
if you theoretically wanted to, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So that's the story. That's what I got. I will send you over this recording, and
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like you kind of have some sense of how it works.
Mhm.
But I will keep an eye on this until it gets approved, and then you're off and running. I mean, if you have any questions, like I said, let me know. I'll try to work through it. But
Okay.
seems like you got a pretty good grip on it.
Yep. I sure do.
All right, I'm going to get you this video here in about 5 minutes. I'll email you a YouTube link to it. And,
Okay. And then you, I already sent you your money, so you should have that.
Yeah, I got that before. I appreciate it. And
All right.
We'll go from there.
Thank you, sir.
All right, I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Have
bye-bye.
a great day. Bye.
You too.
$100, half hour.